Welcome back, everybody. So last time we were checking out these nice cl9030 ESCs that were sent to me by Radiolink to give a nice test to. We went to a crawler and we set it up in crawler mode, and we were getting a little bit of a whine noise, you know, when you're starting to get under load. But other than that, I think did really well. I'm pretty happy with it. If you want to know how to do all the setups I did for the crawler mode, I'll leave that video in the description. I'll leave a link to it. But today we're going to try it on a two-wheel drive buggy. And I think this is where this ESC might actually shine the best. Oh, I've got an old Kyosho Icarus here. And the first time I took it out, I was running this no-name ESC. I don't even know where I got it from, but I threw it in there and it lasted about 5 minutes and went up in smoke. So I think this will be an excellent replacement for it. And the way this sets up is you have these little keys here that cross these two pins, and that's how you will do your setups. And as far as I can tell, I am wanting, this might be kind of hard to see, but I want my 5.5 BEC output, because 7.5 will fry this servo, so I'll leave that removed, and that's jumper cap 4. I am running lithium battery. So you want to insert that and jumper cap 3. And then it says normal mode, remove on 1, normal mode, remove on 2. So that's the way I'm going to try it first. We'll see if we have any kind of break or anything. So I'll get this mounted up. We'll get it out, run it, and just see how the throttle reacts, how it runs wide open, if it gets hot or not. So I will get that in place and we will get going. Well, I am all hooked up. Let's power on. I've already done the calibration, and I've been playing with these keys to figure out how I want my setup to be. So right now I have the keys in slots 1 and in slot 3. Now by putting them in those two slots, that gives me my forward, brake, reverse, should be your normal setup, and it gives me the 5.5 BEC by putting it in 3. Now, if you want to do race setup to where you have brake only and no reverse, you will move this key from 1 to 2. When you have it in places 2 and 3, you will just have brake. Here, I'll show you real quick. Pretty easy. Little deals, just move them over. A little bit easier with needle noses, but now we'll turn it back on. And with this, you got brake, but no reverse. So that'd be your race setup. But I'm going to move that back to positions 1 and 3, and we'll take it out and run it. Here we are. We have made it out to the track. And see under load. It still has that line noise to it, the feedback noise. And I tried it on a crawler too, and you know, I've tried crawlers or tried two-wheel drives. I think that's just a noise that's going to be there. Maybe some line filters would help it. Run this outside. I mean, as far as responsiveness, the ESC feels really good. It's got a good burst to it when you get it going. Hammer it. That's breathing some life in this old Kyosho. And this is an original 80s Icarus too. You know, comparing this to like the Hobbywing 1060, which is what comes with most of Tamiya's, and we run in a lot of our two-wheel drive buggies. I think this is probably a little bit more punchy. It feels a little bit more punchy. Like I think it would give you a little bit of extra spice if you were to put it in a Tamiya. Because this is the only thing I have in this. This is just a Tamiya silver cam motor. Yeah, I'm running it on 2S. Tight, a little bit of a tight course for this car. A little bit better on the outer circle. It definitely has a nice punch to it. I like the way the acceleration feels. Now the reverse is a little touchy, but you can set usually your gains up on your radio for that type of thing. The Icarus driving good today. All right. See, when you first throw it in reverse, it's a little touchy, but it works. So let's take this over to the table. I'm gonna shut the camera off for a second. We'll take the top off it and see if it's hot. Okay, directly to the table, got the top off. We're just gonna do what I call the touch test. If I can lay my fingers on there without burning them, and it's not bad at all. I mean, it's probably a little over the temperature of outside, but that's to be expected. So, not bad. A little bit of line noise, no big deal. If you need to see how to do all your calibration, I'll leave a link to the crawler video. I did all that in there if you need to know how to calibrate it. I will leave a link for this ESC. And this might be my new go-to ESC for my Tamiyas, Kyosho's, classic two-wheel drive buggy type deals. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Thank you, Radiolink, for sending me these products to test. I've always enjoyed your products, and I enjoy testing them too. So, thank you, and have a great day, everybody.